Hey guys, so this is my Queen Frostine inspired makeup from Candyland. She has blue hair and barely any makeup on, and I'm not going to do makeup like that because you guys know that's not the kind of makeup I like to do. So I just try to make myself look like a frozen, like icy human being, because if I made myself look like I had frostbite, that would be gross because frostbite looks like you just got burned. It looks really disgusting, so that wouldn't look very nice. And this is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and take care, bye. I'm going to be using a pink fabric paint, but that's not what you want to use. But basically you have to make 2 icicles for your ear. You just do that. Doesn't have to be big. And you can make it big and then just end up trimming it. But you just make an icicle for your ear and then fill it in and then let that dry overnight. You're going to have to make 2 of these to go right below both of your eyes. So what you do after you measure the length of your eye is you just make a little curve line like that, and then you make one that's a little bit longer than that one, which is the length of your eye, and you make the lines meet like that, so it just meets at one point. And then right below it you just make your snowflake branches. You can put as many as you like. Then you pour whatever color glitter you want onto the fabric paint. Then you just take a piece of paper, dump the glitter onto the piece of paper, and then check and see if your design is all covered in glitter. If you need to do it again, you just pour the glitter back on, and while it's still wet, you just take tweezer, whatever rhinestones you want, you see, and then you just let this dry overnight, and the next day you should be able to peel it right off, and all the glitter and the rhinestones are already going to be set into it because the fabric paint reacts like a glue, so it basically just absorbs this stuff. And that is the exact same way you make these snowflakes. Make little ones for your face and like bigger ones for like your neck, or if you're going to put it on pieces of your body. You're also going to need to make some snowflakes that are kind of like a white color. I used this crystal glitter fabric paint. And one of the final things you're going to need is just to make little dots like this. You're going to use this on your face so that it just looks like little snowdrops on you. I covered up my eyebrows. If you want to know how to cover up your eyebrows, you can look at Petrilud's tutorial or Danalaja Unase. I can't pronounce words right. Anyways, you can look at those tutorials. So the first thing I am going to do is take a white face paint and a sponge applicator. This is a good time for you to use those cheap face paints you bought from like Wal-Mart and stuff for Halloween, because the cheaper face paints, they don't have that even of a coverage and they're not that pigmented. So that's good for this because we're going to make our face white but pale white. We don't want it to be totally white where we look like a clown or a ghost. No, you just want enough white to make your skin look paler. So what I'm going to do is take this, it's from Wet n Wild, so you see it's a cheap face paint. And I'm just going to squeeze some of that onto the brush. I'm going to go like that. I plan on doing this tutorial during the daytime, and just my luck, my batteries weren't charged. So anyways, you put that all over your face and down your neck. Make sure it's in the inner part of your eye. Right there. Now you're going to want to get like a reddish blush, a berry kind of blush. I'm going to use a liquid blush. It's from Staniac. This is like the perfect make your face look frozen kind of blush. I'm not going to use the applicator for it. I'm just going to take my finger, wipe it on there. Then I'm going to apply it to my cheeks to give me that frozen look. You can't see it. My camera's not picking up on it, but it's there. It'll pick up on it when I take pictures. When you get cold, your cheeks get really flushed out, and so does your nose, because you know when you have a runny nose, your nose gets really red. You're going to use that same color, and you're going to put this on your nose, the tip of it, so like that. You see? Look, I look like I have a runny nose and I'm sick. Now you're going to take an eyeshadow base. I'm going to use the Scandalous Base. And just put that all over your eye. on your lower lash line too. I have to fix my eyebrows when I take pictures, but it's got messed up because I actually had to leave the house like this to pick up my dad. Anyway, so now you're going to take tape. You're going to want to have like this kind of line going out like that. Put one tape right there, like where your arch is, and then you put the other piece of tape at the end of your eye. Just go up like that. And then you're going to want to put some of your eyeshadow base there too. This is one of those 88 palettes will come in handy because they have colors that all are in the same tone, like it goes from lighter to the darker, like blue, and you want that kind. You want it to have like different tones of blue and they all blend into each other. Sorry, I'm talking fast, but I'm trying to get this done before the sun totally goes down. Anyway, so now you're going to want to take a shimmery silver color, like really shimmery. This is from NYX. It's their pigment. The NYX pigments, the Pro Mania pigments, they're really shimmery, so that's really perfect. And you're going to put that right at the Coastal Scents palette, the Blue Row, third one up, right there. And put that like in the middle of this. I'm gonna have to fix my eyebrow for pictures because it looks really messed up. In the middle row, the fourth shadow up, that one right there. And I'm gonna put that toward the end, right here. I'm really gonna layer on these eyeshadows to really get good color payoff. And then you're gonna want to take middle row, that third shadow, like the darkest blue, right there. And just put it right at the end. Right at the end. Like right where that piece of tape is. Like this. Blend it out.